I love the new Chronicles. So
Yeah, well, you probably love them because you've been pulling just bangers after one after the other.
I'm glad I wore my brown pants that day. It's so weird being sorry. Is this a G-rated YouTube channel?
I'm gonna fart noise it out. Any cuts, just
Awesome.
let them fly. More farts, the better it
A, because I can talk like the best of them.
What's up, everybody? I'm Zach, Box Alarm Trading. Today we have a special guest with us. We're going to discuss UFC 279. He is the host of the Pretty Neat podcast. He is a newly formed Austinite. Welcome to the city. We have Aaron Handworker.
Hello. It's great to be here. Although I'm repping the UFC 270 shirt, which was gone and in Ganu. I'm looking
Only
forward,
9 off.
right? And I mean, gone. Whoo, just had that great win last week, and I'm happy to be talking 279.
So welcome, man. This is the first ever one we've done of this.
Yeah.
We're a new channel. I kind of wanted to just have a video where, we just talk the big events, more content for people. And then I know you're a degenerate or self-declared degenerate better, you and y'all's podcast. So we can kind of talk about matchups and stuff like that as well.
Heck yeah.
So very grateful to have you on.
I'm excited to be on. Like, where the podcast is still new-ish, at least new in trying to appeal to an audience. We kind of just do our own thing on it. It's conversational, but we've segmented it a little bit. We make our picks, we talk shop, we reflect on during what we call the recap, which is a recap of events and the recaps of the events. We talk about morning combat and box alarm trading because I like trading UFC cards. I like ripping, flipping, shipping, as I like to say.
Get it.
Yes, and it's always cool to like see people pull a card out of a pack and be able to have a conversation about a rookie for 10 minutes.
So we got a couple guys fighting this weekend. We're going to kind of run down some of them, get your thoughts, see what your thoughts are on the line. You can kind of relay any opinions that your buddies have on the podcast as well, since I know you guys like to talk odds. We got Johnny Walker and Cutelaba. Who do you got in that fight, and what do you think of the odds?
Johnny Walker, Ian Cutelaba. The first thing I'm excited about is the weigh-ins, the face-offs tomorrow.
When he yells in his face.
They might fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to know what the prop is on Johnny Walker and Ian Cutelaba getting into fisticuffs at the weigh-ins.
100% chance he yells in his face, right?
Totally.
Or maybe he doesn't, and it's a mind game, and he's just waiting for it, and it never comes.
That would be what? If Ian, if he goes out at the weigh-ins, just stone cold it like old Mike Ricci and Rory McDonald, just like stone faced. Oh, that actually might freak Johnny Walker out.
Yeah, that throw him off. He's waiting for a yell, and he does nothing.
I love that idea. I think that's what should happen. But Johnny Walker, I love his use of capoeira. I think that he's exciting. He just leaves himself open from time to time, and people like Jamal Hill capitalize on it and punch him once, and he's dead
in the forehead, and then he does something weird.
Yeah, he literally starts preaching, like he's or what is like he's raising the roof in a way.
So that's Serenity Now from Seinfeld.
Exactly. So Ian is violent, he is abrasive, and he attacks people. So if he can keep it really, really forward focused, he could win this. I don't believe he's the favorite off the top of my head. I'd have to look at it, which I'm doing right now. Yeah, and so he's not.
I got the odds here if you need them.
Yeah.
Or this was from like 2 days ago, but
yeah, is he plus 65 minus 195 for Ian about there? And I feel like that's about right. Because the thing with Johnny Walker is it's wild. Capoeira is not common. His angles are bizarre, and he is pretty tough. Problem, He leaves himself open, and if he uncapitalizes, he's fucked. So I think
Yeah, but
Johnny
who
Walker.
you got? You
I
picking
got
Johnny
Johnny
for the dub?
Walker. I got Johnny, and it's gonna be a finish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
All
this
right,
ain't.
I'm a
Mm.
he's taking them out. So I'm gonna write all our picks, and then 280 when we do this next time, we'll have the scoreboard when we've missed every single pick that we've made and we get none of them right.
Right, it's gonna
All
be a
right.
majority draw on
Yeah,
every fight that we
exactly.
pick different.
Exactly. All right. I'm right there with you, man. I think Cutelaba is super dangerous, but he's too aggressive. I think Johnny Walker's working on his fight IQ, which in my opinion has always been his problem. He has the athleticism, he has the reach, he has the skills. Like you said, he just has lapses in judgment and gets caught, and he really doesn't have a chin. But I'm going Johnny Walker as well. So we got the same pick on that one.
Nice.
Yep.
It'll
And
be it'll be exciting. No matter
definitely
what.
going to be a banger. I think somebody's getting slept. I really don't see that one going to a decision.
Nope. I don't either. In fact, just out of curiosity, this fight going to decision, if you were gonna take a prop bet on it, is plus 300.
Okay, that'd be a decent
So
decent payout if you put in on that.
yeah, it's minus 450 that it won't go to decision. So it's
Yeah,
like nobody thinks that this is gonna go all the way. And I love fights like that.
yeah, agreed, man. That I think the community's in agreement that this one is not going the distance.
Hmm.
All right, second on the card, we got Irene, Aldana, and Macy Chiasson. Chiasson, how would you pronounce that one? I've only
Uh
seen her fight once.
I'm loving both of these because I'm pretty sure that I don't know how to say either of them right.
Right?
Because I'm pretty sure it's Macy Chiasson or it might be Chiasson. And then I
Okay.
know it's Irene.
Oh wow.
I know it's
Okay,
Irene Aldana, which is I
got it.
think the Portuguese pronunciation. And
Mm.
I love saying Irene so much more. And I just I don't know why. It's probably because of that karaoke song that I don't remember the title of. But Irene Irene is I just I wish Megan Anderson was still in the UFC.
Oh yeah.
Like it kind of tells you my level of interest in like these two. Like Megan
Yeah.
Anderson was just so cool, and like she did it abysmally against Amanda Nunes, just like most women do.
Yeah.
So I wish that she was still around. But Macy's kind of like my supplement. She's the fake Megan Anderson to me,
Okay.
The American Megan. Um, so I actually think that she's gonna probably do really well if she can keep her distance. Uh, as long as she doesn't box or go to the ground. I think she's got a kickbox here, take some or give some damage to the legs to prevent Irene from boxing
Yep.
or going in for the takedown, because Irene's jiu-jitsu is just way better. And I feel like if this doesn't go to decision, which I think is most likely for Irene, I actually think that's probably my pick. That is
Okay.
the pick. That is the pick. Irene by
That's the
decision.
pick.
Uh, but if it doesn't, I think Irene could do a club and sub here, maybe kind of rock Macy with something, just a nice flurry, get her to the ground up against the fence and choke her. I think that could happen at any time, but I
Yep.
don't see it going Macy's way.
Nice, man. Again, we're in complete agreement on the pick on this one. The couple fights I have seen Aldana do, she has paws, dude. She's very polished in her striking. Her
Mm-hmm.
jab straight is very good, and for has a lot of power for the weight class as well.
Yeah.
Macy, I've only seen her fight once, but it was against Raquel Pennington, and I was not impressed at all. So this is one where I'm kind of surprised that Aldana is only negative 175 on this. I would have thought she would be close to 300 even, just because
Mhm.
I don't think Chiasson has really any any path to victory here. But they're
Yeah.
gonna get in there and they're gonna slug it out, and who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I really don't know, but it's gonna be fun.
All
Yeah.
right, one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most. We got Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez. What's your thought on this one this weekend?
Oh boy, the mouth, the
The
mouth.
big mouth is back.
Yep. I mean, we have to rep Texas. We got to rep Texas, and Kevin, he's in Dallas,
He is
and
down the street.
he's a superhero in Texas. One who doesn't pay parking fines or something, I guess. I got Kevin Holland in this one.
Okay.
I think that this is actually going to be a big test for him because Daniel Rodriguez is a monster. He's terrifying to watch. He's violent, and he's accurate. Kevin, and he can go to the ground. He could definitely take Kevin down. He's just bigger. But Kevin Holland's got a massive reach advantage, or at least if I recall correctly, a reach advantage.
Yeah, he does.
And he's been working on his ground game, and if it stays up, he's going to win. I just think that he'll be able to bully Daniel Rodriguez, which is hard for me to say because I like Rodriguez, and I don't think that he's actually the right dog. I think that he should be the favorite. I don't think that Kevin should be, but I'm picking Kevin anyway, and I think he'll win by
Wow,
decision.
interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
we finally have a disagreement here. So this is good for the show and for future episodes. So I agree with you. Holland is definitely the longer fighter here. So they are fighting at a catch weight at 180 for some reason, and I think that's significantly going to benefit Rodriguez, who's naturally just a much more filled out guy. Some of the problems I've seen Kevin Holland have just stylistically is he does not fight long. He fights long with his kicks, but with his boxing, man, he's pretty sloppy, and he doesn't use his reach. And Daniel Rodriguez has very crisp hands. I'm going D-Rod by knockout.
What's
All right,
next?
We got the Leech, Li Jingliang, and Tony Ferguson. I know who you're gonna pick here. I know you're going on Ferg. That's like your era right there. That's your golden era, dude. There's no way you're not picking Tony in this.
It's like you can read. It's like you can read through the ones and zeros of the binary that's sending my picture that way. I am. He's an underdog. He's a massive underdog. I think Tony's gonna submit the Leech.
Oh, nice.
Early.
Okay, I like
Early.
it. Early, okay.
I think that Tony is wising up to his chin. I think he's become more self-aware, and I don't think he's gonna want to have a fist fight. I think that he's going to want to do something more calculated, and I think what we'll see from Tony pretty early is his typical wild move that he does, followed by real strategy. I think we're going to see a strategic Tony that's going to take Leech down and submit him early.
I like it, man. That's a great prediction. Tony looked, I think people kind of, after that like meme knockout that Chandler had on him, I think they forgot that he looked really crisp before that flash moment, you know, where Chandler just upkicked him with the Iron Michael thighs of thunder. Like no human could survive that kick from Michael Chandler, but he did look really crisp. I like the call of a submission because in my mind, that's the only way I think Tony can get this done is with one of his submissions. I think the Leech is too big. Tony's fighting up at 170. I don't know if Tony can take him down. He is a great wrestler. We all know the ankle pick meme that Tony is known for online. Yeah. But if Salikov can't get Leech down, who's a really big 170, I don't know if Tony can. I'm also just a Leech fanboy because he's like the greatest Chinese fighter of all time. And that's one of the reasons I love this sport so much is because it's global. So I'm rooting for my boy, the Leech, to suck the blood out of El Kukui. So we'll see what happens this weekend.
Definitely not impossible.
And it's that's going to be a cool one.
It really is.
And the one you've been waiting for, you got your boy Nate. You got your boy Nate headlining this weekend against Boris. Who do you got?
Khamzat. Khamzat's gonna win this fight. There's not a chance. Okay. If you listen to the Pretty Neat podcast, we just published our latest episode today, or maybe yesterday. And I played UFC 4 and I did 30 simulations.
Oh, I love it.
I
Experimenting. I
I
love it.
just ran it on legendary, let the computer duke it out and see what it does. And I did it 30 times, which sounds ridiculous.
It's a good
On
sample size.
a good sample size. And I did it because the first fight I did, I was just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for fun. And Nate wins by submission, like in the first round. And I'm like, this is
Okay.
ridiculous. And I do it again. And then Nate wins by knockout in the fourth round. And I'm
Wow.
like, this is stupid. So I do it 28 more times. And Khamzat wins by knockout or submission in the first round of all 28 other. It
That's
never goes
amazing.
to submission, or it never goes to decision. So I do think Khamzat is going to win this. And I think he's going to win it early. My dream scenario, because he's my boy Nate Diaz, is the upset. Just a weird, if Leon Edwards, if that fight with Leon Edwards had another minute left and
Mhm.
Nate could finish what he was doing to Leon, I want to see that. I want to see
That-
Nate Diaz get dominated for 4.5 rounds and then have his moment. It's like his whole career, and right
that
off
is
into the sunset.
I, that would be what an incredible universe to live in if Nate Diaz goes out and somehow gets it done against one of the scariest people we've ever seen come into the MMA landscape in an upset on his last fight in his UFC contract. If he could get that done, I mean, the odds are negative 1,050 for Boers. So, dude, it would be absolutely insane. And if he does get it done, I have to see Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz. I don't really want to see an Usman rematch right off the bat. I have to see Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards immediately if he beats Boers.
Yeah. And Nate and Dana will have to have some real thoughtful discussions if
Oh,
he
that would make so much money.
yeah, like if Nate loses, and if Nate loses at all, or if Nate wins in a non-spectacular fashion, like a slow Ngannou Lewis one,
Yeah.
like the two guys are just afraid, then they're just gonna part ways. But if Nate spectacularly beats him, he's automatically number 4 in the rankings. And like he should be fighting Colby Covington or Leon, like you said.
He could
It
totally lobby for a title shot if he beats Khamzat.
and he could tell Dana, you're gonna pay me whatever the hell I want because it's going to be the highest grossing pay-per-view of all time. Fucking give him McGregor again.
Yeah.
Let him fight McGregor one more time, like for no reason. And like, but make it happen. Because if he loses or if he wins, or if he wins spectacularly, his new fight organization, Real Fight Inc., is
Yep.
going to have a massive boost in popularity from around the globe. And he has no reason to do anything besides maybe box Jake Paul for $500 million. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just
Hmm.
he's got all the chips, and I want to see what happens.
Yep. But we're both picking Boers. It would be awesome to live in a universe where Nate gets it done, but we're both following our minds on this one, and we're gonna pick
Yeah.
Boers. So we're again on that agreement on a fight. But we do have two that are different. So hopefully, when we meet again for UFC 280, we can look back on this and laugh at how stupid we were for picking the people we did.
Hey,
That's
that's
always how it seems to go.
it's totally how it goes.
Yep.
I see we have 1 minute of recording time.
Yep.
Do you want me to flash some of these just for giggles?
Yeah. Give me some quick flashers, and then
Oh
we'll do a
yeah. Here's some
quick
hits.
outro.
Yeah.
Nunez.
We got the Nunez of 99 tools of the trade. There's a Zhang Wei Li on the way of the same.
Oh, I love Wei Lee, man.
Ooh, this 8 of 10 gold Chuck Liddell came out
Oh,
beautiful.
and
That
and I love the pick they chose of Chuck for that. That's a great picture.
like yeah, totally. And then the recon of the new Chronicles is hot. And this is a
Uh,
gold Charles Oliveira. Whoo,
Gold olives.
beauty. But
I love the recon design as well.
there's the sexy one, the gold Khabib tools
That's
of the
it, dude.
trade.
I put
Yeah.
a bid on that and instantly got shot down.
Yo, it's sitting in the 200s right now with 2 days. I think it'll go up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it so much. This was awesome. We'll do it again for UFC 280.
Yes, we will.
Thanks everybody for watching in. Be sure and check out the Pretty Neat podcast with Aaron Handworker. I'll put all of his links in the description. Thanks again, Aaron, for coming on, and I hope you all enjoyed UFC 279. Thanks.